Oh my gosh, we're finally back. We are finally back. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I will admit I got kind of caught up in looking at chairs. I was looking at just a bunch of stuff, chairs and PC. So I've been recently kind of upgrading everything that I have in my entire setup. Quote unquote upgrading, just changing things around. I have a new desk. It feels nice. You might notice a different camera angle in here, and for those that are regulars on the channel, you'll 100% notice a different camera angle here. I will actually remove this filter and you can see the whole thing here, and then I will change it over here, different angle over here. Possibly getting a brand new chair sometime soon-ish for me to be a little bit higher when I want to be. I don't know, because I kind of sit a little low in this chair. I mean, if I sit up then I'm good, but the chair isn't meant to sit really high in the first place. Yeah, I got me a new monitor because again I've been using my laptop for so long. I'm basically prepping everything for when I get a PC, like a straight up PC desktop, for it to be of more accurate. I got a new keyboard today. I got the monitor today. So, and I got the desk a couple days ago. Everything is kind of shaping up. I gotta be honest, everything is kind of shaping up. I'm just really happy with what I'm getting, and the process of how I'm doing it. It's just making everything much more smooth. But with that out the way, about my day, I've been decent. I've had a very rushed day, you know, super duper rushed day, and a little bit of like some stress in there, but at the end of the day, I'm kind of good. I'm chilling. I feel like I'm having a good time. I'm vibing right now. It's not that big of a deal. Any of the issues that I was going through, I'll deal with it, and I'll be fine. I'll stand strong. I'll stand tall. How's everybody doing? What's going on, Lemonade? I'm, for one, excited. Also, I'm dreading this because I was really not liking this area. No joke. That frustration and annoyance that you were seeing in the previous stream, that was pure utter annoyance with this final area. I think it's because it felt like the last area that we was in just felt like such a conclusion, that this area, even though it's a hidden area, it felt like I shouldn't be playing it immediately after doing what I just did. So it almost felt like it was dragging in a sense. So with that being said, I kind of had like this sense of fatigue, like, oh my gosh, this area. And then when I actually started experiencing the area, I was like, bro, this place is garbage. I am happy to say and report, if you don't know, a part of the patch notes, I actually want to read this off for everybody. Let me see. I'm going to pull it up so we can read it together, because they actually did a couple of changes for this area as well. And I made a tweet about it. So, right over here, let me change the screen up for you guys to see. Display capture, and then I'll hide this. So you can see right here, we got our features and everything. That Glad doing all right. The update, yeah, I know the update came through for the consoles finally. Yeah, Blighttown on steroids is an understatement. I feel like it's accurate and an understatement at the exact same time. So, Wuchang Fallen Feathers update 1.5 patch now live on Xbox Series XS and PlayStation 5. features slash bug fixes. Slight adjustment to the invincibility frames during Wuchang's get up animation after being knocked down. This is to prevent players from being attacked during the getting up animation to optimize the player's early game experience. There's nobody early game that's knocking niggas down. I'm sorry. There's nobody. What you mean to do is delete that whole section, just that whole last line, and it just says, this is to prevent players from being attacked during the get up animation and to optimize players' game experience. Yeah, actually, you don't even got to delete the whole line. Delete early. That's all you got to do. It's the whole game. 505 games. Stop lying to everybody and trying to act like it's only early game. I promise you, everybody is complaining about everything past the early game. Because I think it's a unified agreement that the early game is weak or easy as hell. It really is. It's not that difficult. Sped up Wuchang's healing animation. Godsend. We need to see this in real time. Slightly to ensure players have enough time to heal. The recovery animation after drinking can now be canceled with a dodge. Thank you. I can freaking appropriately strategize. If I see like I'm about to get hit, I can, get a little sip real quick. Get a little sip. Just a little sip. And if I see a freaking tail coming at me or a sword, I can be like, you know what? I don't need the sip. Throw it away. I got 11 of these bitches, and then I can roll. And we good. This is to enhance strategic element. Made adjustments to animations, values, and this is the important thing. Well, all of it's important, but this is what's specific to this location. Level design for certain NPCs and AI. Added dialogues for some NPCs to complete some plots. We will further optimize the exhaustion animations in the future to improve the plot performance. This also includes the faction bug in Chapter 4, adjusted the level design and increased the performance effects of BVB. I don't know what BVB stands for. I'll be dead honest. Moreover, the dialogue order between Feng Yao and He Yozai to prevent a bug where players could not achieve the Bound by Fate's threads and Dream's Sweet Deceit endings due to an incorrect sequence. Revised descriptions for equipment and items. I bet the revived thing is specifically talking about that one spell that says you get invisibility and it really means invincibility frames. Added, revised certain audio lines. Great. I thought the audio was crunchy and it was great to begin with. Didn't really have a problem with that, to be completely honest. Added some Wuchang voice to complete the story and added some NPC dialogues. That's great. You're telling me that when I experienced the ending in this stream, this sitting, that we're going to have an added dialogue that maybe you guys have not heard before? That's cool to me. I like it when a developer... And all the titles I've been doing, by the way, for the whole stream, if you don't catch my level of humor, it's all humorous, it's all sarcastic, it's all in play, it's all in jest. I genuinely think that 505 Games has the potential to kind of be sort of like a CD Projekt Red, right? What does that mean? You look at the state that Cyberpunk originally came out in versus the state that it's in currently. Entirely different experience, entirely different game, entirely different universe of the spectrum of where they took the game. That level of commitment, of updates and dedication to your fans is what I love to see from a studio, and it is high-tierly rare to find that in any studio. Fixed an issue where certain buttons could not be set in the controller remapping menu. I experienced this. I wanted to remap a certain button to my run, and I couldn't do that. I was like, damn, I guess it's maybe only a PC thing. Fixed an issue where the Buddha statue could not, or could disappear from the player's inventory when force quitting the game after it's been placed in the Palace Hill of Chapter 1. I don't know who's rage quitting Chapter 1. You just got to get better. Fixed an issue where the combo-based benediction and jade pendants not functioning correctly in New Game Plus cycles. Love to see it. Addressed issues with certain terrain that can cause the player to become stuck. This is, again, referencing final game area, and I'm sure other areas in the game, but I've heard a lot of issues about this final chapter. It's just come across my timeline of people complaining about the elevators being stuck, or the enemies making them stuck, or the water, or whatever, and the small little rocks and small little environments and small little trees sticking up, or so like that's all throughout the game. But I've heard lots of issues about this final chapter, so I don't feel alone in saying that I hate this chapter so far. Reduced elevator waiting time and fix the issue in chapter 5, which I'm in right now, where the elevator may trap the player at its destination. Love to see it. Don't make me more frustrated than I already am at this level. While Wuchang waits for the elevator, the speed of the elevator tripled due to the loading issues. The speed of taking the elevator is temporarily unchanged. That's cool. I didn't know speed was tripled. I never caught that, honestly. Optimize the impact of resistance of certain monsters. So are you saying that certain enemies have gotten a buff? Like they have more resistance to certain attacks that we're doing? I guess cool, but like just don't make them too broken. Which I don't think any enemy in this game is like way too crazy. Reduce the impact tolerance of some primary enemies. Reduce the impact tolerance. So they're actually weakening them, making it easier for light weapons to interrupt the attacks of some monsters in early stages, while increasing the strategic nature of light attacks for later stage monsters. Players can now use spells, weapon skills, etc. to directly perform follow-up light attack combos to suppress some monsters. All I heard there was, we're not giving them bullshit non-stagger effects anymore, and you're able to properly prioritize your light combo attack string and mix it up a little bit and then be a little bit more flashily. That's what I'm hearing. We're making the combat more engaging. Please play our game. That's what I heard. Don't nerf your monsters too much though. Although I will say I've had a pretty good experience with the combat. You just keep making bitches faster. Like, I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Fast does not equal hard, it equals annoyance. Increased the trigger interval for spike traps. Okay, so they're nerfing spike traps. I guess that's fine. You know, just look at the button, and if you miss it, glasses, I don't know what to tell you. Further reduce the damage of landmines. I never took that much damage from a landmine. I actually don't even know if I ever stepped on a landmine, to be quite honest. I just noticed them and enemies have stepped on them. But if they're reducing the damage of landmines, it's not saying that it's specific. Are they also saying that the monsters that usually was running into them, for strategic purposes, you could lead them there, they are also taking a reduced amount of damage from landmines? Because that seems like a very broad statement for landmines, just reduction in general, which is not great and not ideal. If your purpose is to nerf it for the player alone, make sure to specify that so your audience knows exactly what you're talking about. Monsters can still be quickly staggered, keeping combat strategies in areas with groups of monsters unchanged. Okay, that's cool. Reduce the number of landmines in Chapter 3. I guess that's fine. Adjusting game content to prepare for a future update of new weapons and sets in the deluxe edition compensation. I seen a video about people complaining about, hey, all of the deluxe weapons were basically just fan service. We never actually got a good chance to use them. I actually kind of agree with that one. I already mentioned that I would have liked that my deluxe shit was usable way more often. I mean, I've used it for status resistances the most, but as pertaining to weapons specifically, I've hardly used, outside of the first chapter, maybe chapter 2 a little bit, until I got the current sword I have. I only used, the DLC weapons until I got the better shit. I personally feel like your deluxe weapons should be very viable through at least half of your game. That's just how I personally feel. I always feel like that in any game. I really hate it when like an Assassin's Creed or I don't know, any game out there just makes you really interested in getting early game shit and or deluxe, you know, pre-order shit, and then it's just like, yeah, it's only usable for like the first 3 hours of the game. I did not pay early, nor did I pay extra to only use the items for 3 hours of this game. Please make it a viable option. Please. So the fact that they're trying to change and possibly just give us more, all for that. Currently, the high poly phase of the deluxe edition compensation content is nearing completion, and we hope to bring players more traditional armor, including ancient armor such as the Wei and Jin Dynasty armor. Cool, don't know what any of that means. Optimize game code in preparation for allowing players to choose respawn at either the shrine or boss fight entrance after death. Straight, love that. I gotta get used to my camera being here now. Like, again, I said, new desk, new setup, camera's now up here. That's fucking fantastic. I love that. Keep more of that up. I hate the runbacks in this game. So if I'm running back due to some bullshit of me dying, of running off a cliff, fine, whatever. I'll take that. I'll eat that shit. But if I'm dying to a boss and then you have the ignorance of not giving me consistent shrine waypoints, now I'm bugging out on you, bro, and you gonna have to fix me. You gonna have to patch me, because I swear to God I'm bugging on you. But the fact that you're like, I hear you, everybody else has been complaining about that too, we got you. Thank you. Optimize asset specifications in preparation for updating to a more noticeable effect when picking up red mercury essence. Cool, love that. Other minor fixes, crash fixes, not ran into a crash yet, but it has been stuttering in certain areas that I felt like it shouldn't be stuttering in. Fixed a GPU crash caused by certain semi-transparent assets. It's cool to see them address GPU specific things on console. Usually they only do that for PC stuff. Fixed a crash caused by unnecessary rendering calls in specific scenarios. Fixed a crash caused by GPU hangs under specific conditions. Fixed a crash that could occur with a certain probability at the end of map loading due to animation blueprint concurrency. I think I heard my dog like scratching on my door. Other minor fixes. This patch has been a long time coming, and we will continue to refine and optimize the game based on player feedback, striving to deliver a product that satisfies our players. Bro, you got it. You made a product that satisfies your players. You know what? I think that is just a really good thing that I could say. Like, I am very thankful for a studio that's showcasing they care, and I need them to know that. I am also a little bit biased. They did sponsor me to play this game, you know. Well, sort of. They gave me a free code, which to me is always still sponsoring. You're saying, hey, we're not going to give you money, but we're going to give you something of like the equivalent of your $60 or $50 or whatever. Play the game for us, please. I was like, yeah, sure. Technically, I was only sponsored for the first stream, but I fucking love this game so far for the majority. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to showcase that. I felt like I had to, and I wanted to read all that because I didn't read all of it in depth. I just seen that it had a really long update thing, and I was like, yeah, I have to tap into this on stream. We gotta dive into it. Now I've been missing some chat. Let me go back and true. You gotta find the right levers. That's for this final area. People are rage quitting on Honglong, which is at the end of chapter 1. Honglong? Let me look up his game model real quick. Honglong Wuchang. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that 100% makes sense. She's the chick that I've been saying is genuinely difficult at this game. Like she actually tests your fucking ability to play this game and be good at it. She's not just, hey, I'm fast and hard. I'm fast, I'm hard, because you have to learn how to parry. If you're not going to parry and be a hard ass like me and hard-headed, then you have to know how to dodge appropriately, time your aggression, time your magic, manage your stamina, distance yourself appropriately. Like, yeah, like she actually has a lot of mechanical stuff inside her. I thought she was chapter 2. I didn't know she was chapter 1. They already announced another patch that's coming in these patch notes. Yeah, right. Lee Z has really been responsive to Lean Z. Is that another game studio? Lee, let me look that up. Lee Z game studio. Oh, is that the people that made this? I thought it was 505 Games. I thought it was 505 Games. Is it both? Maybe Lean Z is the devs and 505 is the publisher. So it's, how is it pronounced? Lean Z? Lean Z? I just want to show them my appropriate respect. This whole time I've been saying shout out 505 Games, and I should have been saying shout out Lean Z. All right, now with that 20 minutes out of the way, it was important. It was an important 20 minutes. How y'all doing? If y'all enjoying the vibes, make sure you slide subscribe. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this anywhere else, just follow. You can sub too, helps me out. That's crazy. That's insane. I don't even remember. Like, I literally blocked out everything that happened previously. I'm coming in here with a fresh mind. I don't remember what happened in the last stream. I ended stream and immediately deleted all VOD footage in my head. I just came back to a death. I can't even be mad because I don't remember shit that happened at all. Now hold on. You can't really dodge them directly out of, it's not exactly what I was expecting, but I was expecting like mid gulp you can still dodge, but it's quicker. I do notice that it's quicker. That shit used to be you press your button to heal and you're waiting for a second, delayed. On God is crazy work. Oh, okay, hold on. Something is coming back to me here. I do remember I have a spell here that's really useful against this area. Let me just go ahead and grind that up real quick. Perfect. I need at least 4. Yo, you gotta make sure you tell me what time you're gonna be streaming, by the way. Oh! I pressed the wrong thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I deserve that death. I pressed the wrong thing. Leansy and 505, just like Lies of P, round 8, and Neowitz. I didn't even know that. I just thought it was round 8. That's crazy. It's still fuck Lies of P though. I don't even want to talk about that game. It's always fuck Lies of P. All disrespect. I highly dislike Lies of P. It's such a bad game. It has a good story, but it's at the same time, it's such a fucking bad game. Holy fuck, it's such a bad game. You talk about developers not listening to what their players want. Yeah, that's a game right there for you. Yeah, I just realized I never went over this way, so I just got to come over here. Bruh, Liza P is so... Bruh, I just can't. So, I've ran into this thing multiple times. I'll describe it again. My issue with Liza P is very, 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 very simple. In just a sec, you know, I'm dead serious about when I said I'm gonna be locked in, bro. We beating this motherfucking shit today. So my issue with Liza P is the simple fact of the nature that literally, oh my god, it is so annoying just even thinking about it. Every single fucking time you try to goddamn attack in that game, it can be interrupted so easily. It's not even funny, bro. I'm not even joking. It's not even funny. And there's like a significance of no stagger. That shit is the most, like I said, it's one of those pet peeves of like, hey, this game is artificially difficult because you can't knock down this enemy. Well, they're puppets. You're not supposed to. Shut the fuck up, bro. It's a video game. If my puppet being Pinocchio can fail, nigga, you can fail too. Simple as that. If I can fail, you can fail too, brother. It's just so obnoxious to make it that literally every enemy in the game cannot be staggered unless you're using like a really heavy weapon or your attack is really fucking strong. It's just, oh my god, it is so freaking annoying. I cannot stand it. I just can't. You'll be sitting there actually trying to swing on something. It's like they don't feel it. By the way, if you have polygonal container spell, it causes those crazy birds with the triple shot crossbow to kneel so you can get a back. Polygonal? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I think until I get into a boss fight, I could probably equip it here. Brother Bear, I don't know what you're talking about. That shit did not stagger him. And I still hate that spell because it's too slow. Oh, this is how I get this thing. Unless I just used it on the wrong enemy. That could be it too. Or it just used this era. Just used it incorrectly. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot this shit was even over here. It's crazy how as soon as I got into this area, I had zero want to explore at all. But you know, I come in here now, you know, I got a better mood. You know, I don't mind exploring a little bit. I still hate this area though. That shit it remains unchanged. Well, everything is mid-attack in this game. When the hell am I supposed to use it then? Yeah, I'm not taking any chances with you, buddy. Sit your dumb ass down. Pay your respects. Okay. Cool.
Everything comes at a cost. Some dreams may come true, but they are not what they seem.
Nameless Eye. Hell is Nameless Eye? Is that a pendant? Slightly reduces damage taken. Nah, bro, you're a little too late for that. You are a little too late to be giving me a slightly reduces damage taken. Y'all need to give me an amulet that slightly boosts sanity levels. That's what the fuck I need. Bro, no even point in using my resistance. Oh! Almost fell down in that shit. Appreciate it. I just haven't found any good I mean, first off, like, these spells would probably be way better if I actually invested in feathering. Like, this isn't that bad, Echoes of Honglong, but I just have such an issue with using them. This is good. Like, the spells I like, all the fire ones, except this. The Plum Vortex is cool. This is definitely cool if I can pull it off correctly. And then the heal. And I feel like I always got to keep the heal on me, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to keep the heal off for now in hopes that I can actually trust that this update did enough to my heals that I can actually use them again. With that being said, I'm going to replace the area because I like my heals being on my R2. and I will have my fire spell back on because the fire spell is just goated. All right. Nah, buddy, I gotta do big damage now. Over there shooting niggas, bro. Who told you you could shoot? All right, yeah, I gotta run past all this because I actually starting to remember a lot of this. I just gotta run past all this. All right, the next thing I need them to do is increase my run time, my run speed. Oh, yeah. Eyes remembers. Eyes remembers. Brody, don't want the smoke. Don't want the smoke, brother. I'm telling you, you don't want the smoke. I got infinite mana right now. Nah, they should have made that ability. They should have made that shit a one-cost spell. So that way you could just spam it. Imagine. So this is how Pain must have felt. Just having a freaking almighty push bubble on him the whole time. All right, I need to time this correctly. Yep, that's exactly why I needed to get this shit correct. Yeah, the memories are kind of starting to come back. Yeah, just let me go ahead and just pick that up real quick. I didn't fight you guys last time, but I am now. Yeah, bitch. What's good? What's good? What's really real, nigga? Oh! No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Here, blink, kid. No, you don't. Chill. What you doing? Trying to tickle me with that fucking sword, bro. Motherfucker over here, a goofy goober for real, bro. What you doing, dog? What you doing? You're not touching me, bro. You know, bro. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. Want some real shit? Oh yeah, that is that the fuck shit? No, that didn't kill me. So I'm gonna need, okay. Wrong thing. Didn't mean to do that. Oh wow, I actually can dodge out of my shit. All right, all right. Let us commence in Senpaku. No, I'm just kidding. That's actually killing yourself. No shot, bro. They actually made this a whole different game. Y'all not remember? She was not getting staggered at anything I was doing that whole time when I was fighting her before. No fucking way, bro. No fucking way. That's crazy. GG, game easy now. GG, game easy. Facts. If enemies are just fighting each other. Oh, I was not supposed to get off somewhere? There's a lot of stuff it looks like I'm missing. Y'all just gonna show me all this shit? Okay. Is I supposed to know where the fuck I am? Are y'all gonna give me a shrine anywhere soon? Yeah, that looks unwelcoming. Yeah, let's do one at a time. One at a time. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. All right. We low-key just a god tier, you know, player. Blood one. Okay, that's cool. That's the really, I think that's the 10k. It's not the 100k one. I think that's the 10k one. Yeah, nah, either I'm really good at the game or they actually made the game more playable. This is crazy. There's no way I'm steamrolling through enemies like this. I'm not even that strong. Word, word. Oh, actually, I probably would have helped fight the other thing. Because this guy is like just really annoying because big AoE attacks. Yup. They did also say they fixed some of the what's it called? Oh fuck, I'm drawing a blank right now. They said that they did the stones, your benedictions. What the fuck is benedictions? You know, nigga just be making up words. That's how the whole, you know, it's all good. That's how the whole English dictionary became what it is. We can't, we created this shit. Who's to say what I just said isn't a word? Don't try to take that away from me. Yeah. Now, why would you think that it's okay for you to just drop down on a nigga like that? Word? You got it like that? I'm good, brother. I don't want that chest that badly. You got it, brother. I don't have a shrine anywhere close. You got it, brother. You got it, brother. You playing Dragon Ball? It's cool. I'm playing Wuchang. See, now imagine I missed this shrine. Imagine if I missed this shrine. See, sometimes I'm glad that I'm such a small creator, because if I wasn't, there'd probably be like a million clips right now about how often I miss shrines. Maybe they should just make it more, I don't know, more visible. Maybe it's not me, maybe it's you. I really don't want much of anything other than, do I have the feather for this? I don't. Requires Aurum Ancient Chisel. Oh, I do have that. I need a Lost Remain. This is the thing that requires a cyan feathered chisel. Wow. Okay, so I can't even get that last thing. Well, I thought you said yesterday. Well, shit, 2 days ago. I forgot. I skipped a day streaming to put my desk together. That you didn't play through this chapter yet, but I guess you had plenty of time to do that. Oh, my mana base recovery is on +9 right now? Shit. I guess this will be the last one. Just to have it available, probably by the end. Never mind. I forgot that I didn't use my points. Like, I could start getting all my feathering shit up. I know the new patch is finally out, bro. It's such a big difference. Like, I'm actually playing the game, you know? I wish there was one of these that increases the your poise break build up on enemies. These are all maxed out +3s, right? Yeah, I know a couple of them that are not over here with my strength. Kind of just like blew past them before. Endurance gets strength up. Max that out. First try. Real ones don't heal. You're a large enemy. I got you. I do splendid against large enemies. I'm sorry, bro. I need whatever's in that chest. I'ma need it, bro. I'ma need it. I'ma fucking need it, brother. I'ma need it. Real ones don't heal. Real ones don't heal. We take that shit. Real ones don't heal. Real ones don't heal. We first try shit every time. Stare at me back. Let me know that you feel what I'm feeling right now. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know. Light work. Light work. Forgotten Remembrance. Yeah, we're about to go ahead and use that real quick. Damn, you know, real quick. I need some health. We don't heal, but we get health back. Yup. Is this finally to that other side of the map? Maybe. That's cool. I have no idea where that's at. Damn, you should probably just be better at the game. No, this helps me go back up. Yeah, sure. We'll go over there in a sec. Oh, I know where the red door is. I'm just explorating. Hey Siri. Message wife, can you please give me something to drink, if you don't mind?
Okay, ending.
Get back here. Yeah. Oh, you have red eyes? That's a level up. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. That's insane. Well, I mean, you know, like I had to die at some point, you know. It's just, you know, what y'all say, it's a part of the game and stuff, you know. Gotta make it look entertaining and shit. You know, it's just light work, though. You know what? I hit harder, though. Yeah, okay, he does come back. That's fantastic. Dodge, okay. Dodge. Dodge. Damn, that's also insane. I think he fell. I think he fell. Had a boo-boo. Damn, this music is hitting right now. I hit us harder! Bop, 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 bop! I hit it harder! Shortcut? Did we get a shortcut? Damn, how'd I miss you? We did get a shortcut. I just don't remember where. Started the game? Started the chapter, I mean? Oh, it's damn, using mid-air though. You're not supposed to do that. Sit your bitch ass down. Who thought this was? What the f? Since when? Since when could you do that? Avian altar. I swear this is the beginning of the game, bro. Okay, so we got a shortcut back over here. But for what though? You over there battling with yourself in the comments. No, I was wrong. No, I was right. Hey, yo, if y'all watching on YouTube, I gotta say, because we got 11 people in here, I gotta say it every time. It does really help a lot when you just leave a like, bro. If you enjoying the vibes, make sure you slide subscribe if you're new. And, you know, just leave a like, as it does help thrust the channel on the algorithm, helps me grow, helps me get out there. You know, everybody trying to find a passion. This is mine. You know, entertaining, talking, communicating. I love this. So I'd appreciate any support that you can throw my way. I'm just a poor beggar. That's all I am. Before we get in, you know what? We're gonna do the red door now. Nah, they been looking alike the whole time. A foolish dream of reunion binds the soul to an eternal existence. Awake from this longing and strife, for the will of fate turns beyond your mortal lives. Nah, the will turns anew. What you mean? To devote oneself solely to the pursuit. Hit me with this boss fight. First try. Oh yeah, this is a boss fight. This is not gonna be no damn item. Where's it at? Where's it at? Yeah, y'all was smart. Y'all giving me a freaking offer blood. Yup. Yep. I don't care what you put in my way. No obstacle is going to be in the way of me beating this game. Yeah, but I get a trophy for getting all the answers right, though. I kind of wanted to get it, quote unquote, right. So all the times that it teleported me somewhere, were those also quote unquote wrong answers? I have like 0 defense with this equipment on, so I hope this boss doesn't hit hard. And I hope he's just like a lot of resistance shit. Yeah, we're good enough at the game. We'll figure it out. Offer reverent sacrifice. Which made me waste my fucking thing.
Seeing clearly is no simple task. Even the heavens are impermanent, and thus even the divine powers are fading.
I mean, I guess, thank you, but shit. How many of those torches are there? I see another one down there. That's crazy. So I've gotten every answer wrong because every time that I've answered it, I fucking teleport. That's crazy. I was just like, damn, this is a weird feature. Ah, okay, boss is probably up here. No? No, sir. Oh! Ugh. Need stamina. The boss only procs if you have fought the inner demon at every location that it spawns, not when you die. I don't know if I've gotten every location. I thought I explored pretty much everything, and as far as I'm concerned, I have beaten every inner demon I've come across, and I'm not talking about just like from dying. Considering how much I explore the game, I thought I got them all. A piece of bronze engraving with symbols, broken fragments of the bronze ware carved with ancient symbols. These bear the marks left by the primordial deity. He departed the ancient capital in search of a way to save them from impending calamity. For millennia, generations of divine attendants have been entrusted with guarding this area, awaiting his return, or that of a destined one. Yeah, must have. It happens on first playthroughs when you don't look anything up and you kind of you're just winging it. offer another sacrifice.
Red Mercury. Its powers are intertwined with the chaos of the world. Return that power to the astral realms above, and only then will the conflict find its end.
Hey, I'm cool with it though. This place is kind of cool. It looks important. You must possess the ring of Samasata to awaken the altar. Alright, so that means that I have to probably do a different boss fight to then get this ring. More than likely. Seeing as how this game usually works. Yeah, I can spare it. Instead of sitting there running all the way back. Don't need my health that crazy. Damn. So we have what, probably missed. No, you only get that if you followed Fang. You at the Reverend Temple after worships rise, and each give you half the ring. So I'm just missing all the key important shit. What the fuck? How was I supposed to know all of these quest lines was going on? I consistently checked up. I mean, y'all have seen my streams. Y'all have watched every part of me playing this game. I've literally only done one thing off stream, and that was like grind a specific area for a very little bit. I consistently looked at the locations, making sure that, you know, if there was somebody I needed to talk to, I could talk to them. Follow their quest lines. I mean, they did update the game for a reason, to make it quote unquote easier to look at quest lines and stuff. That's crazy. Getting locked out of like all this cool looking important shit. Of course. Jeez Louise, bro. Oh, this turns this off, it off. You're just gonna have to start a whole new game. Yeah, I swear, bro. They said, yeah, we made everything easier to follow. By the way, for all that shit and all the people that missed the stuff out there, tough luck. God, this place looks insanely familiar. Looks like something out of fucking Devil May Cry 5. There's no way this dude is about to fucking attack me from behind, bro. Pause. Fuck, where does this lead to? Oh. What? You don't get staggered? Trash. I'm gonna leave that right there because I need me some good magic spell. Appreciate you, brother man. Your contributions will not be used lightly. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing, watching a story explained. I mean, if y'all down for it, once I beat the game, I don't know if we'll do it on stream, but you know, I'll make a video for it, just sitting there and trying to take in stuff and maybe, you know, getting a good bit of the information that I've missed. I mean, like, I say that because it's typically a type of a video that I watch, like going to sleep in bed. I like to watch those types of things. Like I said, one of my favorite creators to watch is Vadi Vidya. He just has a really good voice for it. Want no weird shit. I just think he's a really good, you know, he just has that voice for like documentary style videos. Some people have it, some people don't. My blood I offer. My blood I offer, that divine power may flow. A relic I wield, to strike down my foe. My soul I give, to shield all I cherish. Myself I sacrifice, so the avians won't perish. Okay, bro. Brody needed to be a rapper for real. Hello? Over here with bars, trying to put me to shame. I see you. They gave him a feature in a whole game, acting like I was not gonna notice. Yeah, they did a whole bunch. I always fuck, I was gonna say envy. That's not the word I'm looking for. I guess admire is the right word. I always admire when you can see not only where somebody has an idea, but where it actually comes to fruition, even if in totality it doesn't get all the way there. You can kind of like get the whole idea of what they're doing. Like, oh, okay, they're doing this, they're going for this, Oh, and they were going for this vibe. Oh, and then the history here. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't trust this bridge. It's gonna drop down into a boss fight. And see, I hear that shit. It's in my ear, bro. Shit's tickling my freaking ear canal. Pause. Okay. No, I don't trust anything in this game. Why should I? That gotta be a trap. Panda. Oh, I already carry one. Just hold off until I can just buy this. Because my next playthrough, I can just focus on... I'm assuming there's a max level, and the max level would theoretically be when you are able to max out all of the spots in your levels. Over there trying to hide items. Nah, nothing comes for free. Where you at? I gotta remind me, I got a lost remains and just now, and I got a forgotten remembrance as well. Okay, that's probably gonna have us drop down somewhere. The storyteller, what's up, bro? What's good? Where you been at, bro? Where you been at?
You're a tenacious one.
I sure am.
Never thought you'd make it this far, young un.
That's rude. That's rude. I knew I would make it this far. I just didn't know how long it would take.
Me? Oh, I'm many things. A wandering bard, yes. But also Duria, a deity worshipped in the shrines of Shu. I take on the forms I choose. Shifting, adapting, endlessly. Tell me, what else do you seek to do?
Duriel, the king of the ancient Shu.
The shards were tools they used for their rituals. The keys to warping reality.
I guess that's your
After
crown?
my battle with the Bieling, the source of that power shattered and scattered across the land, remaining hidden for centuries. Those shards. I'll bet you've got some on you, don't you?
Probably.
Tell me, what else do you seek to know, young man?
What is this place?
Here lies the ancient Shu capital, entombed forever after the great war of the Avians and Bieling. Further in, you'll find the Avian altar. The Avians learned the secrets of the heavens and used the altar to craft red mercury, aiming to bend fate itself and reach godhood. A pity that such power, defying the natural order, was never meant to last. Tell me, what else do you seek to know, young man? Oh,
I'm just taking it in right now,
obsession with
you
life
know?
and death, that's what drives you. Everything comes at a cost. Some dreams may come true, but they are not what they seem. An old friend awaits just ahead. They're expecting you. Still chasing illusions.
Golden
Then
scepter.
go on. Take that leap forward. Still chasing.
Da-da-da. Now, hold on now. That shit might be a little, you know, hold on. Depends on how quick that is. My favorite, easily Bloodborne. I don't even have to think about it. I don't have to think about it. Bloodborne is my second favorite game of all time. It's not even close. Bloodborne far exceeds any Souls game that has ever been created and probably ever will be created. The vibe, the ambiance, the setting, the layered storytelling, the environmental storytelling, the amount of twisted history that's inside that game, and the creativity within the designs, the madness levels. I mean, you got Lords of the Fallen that tried to mimic what Bloodborne did with the entire layered dimension on like, you know, like your regular playing field. Because in Lords of the Fallen 2 specifically, what you end up getting is like and that's a really creative game in itself. You have a vibe where, and in a world where everything you see is like, you can play the game that way, but then you can play the game into another area. And when you play Lords of the Fallen, it's like a whole nother realm. I only say that to say there's other places in media and games media where they have tried to mimic Bloodborne and they just fall short. Lies of P is one of them. Nice. Yeah. Oh, we came across here. I remember this area. Yeah. I sure do remember this area. All too much. Yep. Yep. Oh, wait, what? I didn't know. Yeah, I guess it did lead over here. Okay, cool shit. Bloodborne is also one of those games where when you're playing it, you just hit a massive spike of no shit. Like when you get your madness level up, or your insight, excuse me. You're sitting there and you're like, dang, that's what happened? This is what's going on? This is what they was doing at the School of Bergenworth? Amidala just sitting there watching you the whole game? I have been down to Vertebrae. I went down there and I ended up going back up. I didn't fully finish this path because I was super lost. I know that I went down here before because I recognize this area. Yeah. Yeah, no, I did. I've gone down here because this is where I initially started my stream a couple days ago. And I was like, well, not started. This is where I was at and I was like super lost, remember? Because I already did one of the statue things and I couldn't figure out what to do. And then I just explored and did literally everything you just see me do. I've 100% been down here. And yep, and we was discussing on how you haven't done this portion of the chapter yet. Yes, sirree. I didn't fight him though. I deliberately just avoided them last time, but now I'm a glutton for punishment, and I think he has red eyes, which means that if I beat him, I get a level up, and I'm doing that. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I still have no idea how to get to the other side that I needed to finish this area out. Focusing on the wrong one. I'm over there helping you. I'm gonna be honest, that kind of takes way too long. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's actually insane. See, this time I'm not running from y'all. It is a difference. They updated the game, which means that they updated me. New and improved, Kenja, on me. Yup. Can only be applied when I open the right side, and I still don't know how to open up the right side. That's what I've been trying to figure out since literally my stream 2 days ago. How do I open right side? As you can see, left side's already open. And I've already opened up this little shortcut. Crazy. Crazy. Guarded by one of the tall things, birds, if you didn't kill them yet. I don't know, honestly. Like I said, I was looking for the right side. Everything in this area looks so goddamn samey to me. Couldn't tell you if I did or not, bro. Out of my way, you ankle biter. Oh, right, I can't go back up there because that was a drop down, if I'm correct. It was indeed a drop down. I am Yeah, I'll take this off again. Don't feel like fighting y'all again. That feeling from the other day is starting to creep back. Sure is. Yep, and then I dropped down there. I ran across here. And then I got big confused again because I was like, where do I go? You know, I came from over there. Okay, I didn't go over there. Yes, I did, because obviously that door is open. I know it's not. Maybe that's where I need to go. Bro, don't be that way. Bro, like I said, don't be that way. Yup, just make you break all the shit. Damn, how'd that make you feel? I just healed in your face. All right. Obviously, it offended you. My fault. Bitch, you gonna bitch slap me? Do you know who I is? I'm the motherfucking chosen. Yup. Need that. Literally. Grab that real quick. Bop. It looketh like an enemy I doeth not want to fight. Looketh like an enemy I doeth not want to fight at the moment. Goodbye. Good sir. Bro, why there's so many y'all niggas on here? You fucking avian scum. Yeah, bro. Avian scum. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, I calling you slander words. You avian scum. Give me your blood of Wang Di. I was like, what are those footsteps? Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. You should probably cast your spells a little bit quicker next time. Just a little bit. I found it! Nice. Okay, so almost done with the game now, right? Soul Bird Shard right. So I have the full Soul Bird. Wait. Did it say what was the place that I needed Soul Bird? I can't remember. Okay, if I have them both, then that means I need to go to the one area that was hidden, right? No? Question or mark? I think it goes to that one area. Yeah, there's no reason for me to even be over here. No, I actually didn't play the DLC. I couldn't bring myself to purchase DLC for a game that I genuinely, utterly dislike. Because the DLC was like, it was either 15 or 30 bucks. And, you know, I don't know if anybody told you, but your boy is not rich. When I get stuff, it's because it's like extremely highly budgeted. And, you know, I have an ungodly amount of fucking debt, and I have anxiety. So I thought about spending money to buy the Overture DLC. And if it sounds crazy that I'm even saying all of this, it's because that's actually the thought process that goes through my brain. I'm not even joking. That shit is insane. The amount of times that like my brain will think about stuff like that. But I have thought about it, and I was like, I kind of still want to experience it and see if my experience would be any better. Especially because my original playthrough of the game, I will always say this, as much of the hate as I give Lies of P, I genuinely did enjoy the direct storytelling, and I enjoyed what it looked like the game was trying to do. The only thing I dislike is the gameplay itself. I have to say that because when I played through the game, I did enjoy playing the game to a certain extent. I just really fucking disliked with like oh my gosh, I just don't like the gameplay. That's really it. I also believe that a part of my experience was skewered because I did have the way I was playing it at the time, for me to even capture gameplay was extremely delayed. But what I mean by that is I was capturing gameplay on my laptop through a application called PS Remote Play, and I would play my PlayStation through the screen of my laptop by streaming it to the laptop. It sounds a little convoluted, but I promise it's a very simple process. But basically, there's a large amount, well, I wouldn't say large, but there's a significant enough amount of delay where getting parries just felt like hell. So I also kind of took, you know, some demerit points on that, even if it's not necessarily a fair judgment. It is how I felt, and it was my experience. So I have always had something in the back of my mind where I was like, I really that ring doesn't go where the secret boss was supposed to be. Oh, I'm glad you said that, because that's exactly where I was about to teleport to. But yeah, I've always kind of had it in the back of my mind, like, yeah, I really want to try to re-go through the game, probably from scratch again. maybe not from scratch, a new game plus as like a new experience. Because again, I really like the storytelling in Lies of P, and it had lots of layers that I enjoyed. And I could see where they was taking from Bloodborne there and doing other things. Outside of that, yeah, the gameplay was just, yeah, you know. As I have mentioned. That's kind of cool. Not really focused on vitality. Strength is up here. Yeah, I can do that. All right, so if it doesn't lead out there, then that means it does lead somewhere else that I just did not explore yet. That ring goes back on the platform where I just was. Okay. I don't need to go out this way. I don't need to go out this way. I need to go back this way. Yeah. I am 100% remembering. It's to the right. Where's my spell? Goodness gracious. Wait, is it that way or that way? I'm pretty sure it's this way though. No, it's that way. There it is. Don't have time for you. Don't have time for you. Don't have time for you. Promise don't have time for you. Yeah, I actually do think they should explore DLC. But then again, I have to see how the game wraps up, because I also was under the volition that Black Myth Wukong should have gave us a DLC, and the DLC shouldn't have just been a boss rush mode like they did. But hey, because if the story wraps up nicely, then you know there might not be a need for a DLC, unless it's gonna be some shit like, again, you know, Dark Souls, where you're like exploring the past and the DLC is supposed to take place during the main story, and it's like off the beaten path that you go to. Just looking, making sure there's nothing important, no items glowing that I'm missing. Oh! I've been hearing that shit for so long in the game. You hear her say, Wuchang! Wuchang! Also, excellent job with the voice acting for the English. That was our sister. Okay, this is hitting different. That shit actually brought a little bit of tears to my eyes. Especially after reading the lore of, like, the symbol of the eyes and stuff. I know this is unrelated, probably a game many of you might have not played because holy fuck, I play old ass games because I just grew up different. This whole field reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 3, specifically Metal Gear Solid 3 when you're fighting boss and kind of the moment that Snake ends up becoming Big Boss. If you don't get the reference, it's fine. Oh, the way this sounds is great. This is the final boss. I'm gonna try it with the equipment I have on because I really like my attire and I just feel like it's such end game attire right now. Okay, hold on. Couple of things here, Excuse me. I don't have my heal on. That's fine. We'll see how it does. I don't know if they use magic. We'll see how it does. Matter of fact, it's a boss fight. I probably won't even get a good chance to use my magic. Instead... Oh, no. Let me not say that. This could be useful. Got a new spell. It could be useful. Doesn't work out, put it there. Now, if that doesn't work out, we'll put the hill there. Shit. I forgot to look at my inventory. It's also, this area also kind of reminds me of Tokyo Ghoul, an anime that they absolutely butchered in video games, and they butchered the anime as well. All right. Good here, good there. Where would we potentially see a good endurance? Sure, we'll do that one. Oh, no, actually. That's agility there. Take back one, two. Boom. There it goes. And before that's done, we had... Oh, I can't even get to it. I have two. Oh, fuck. I guess we don't need another one. I remember we had one there. Oh, we can do this one though. Max level mana base. We just don't have a 10th charge. 10th? No. What does that do? Yeah. Ooh. Metal. I have a hard time believing this is going to be a humanoid boss, so I'll keep this on. Damage token. A token shaped in the likeness of the Zhenwu temple, engraved with the Taoist name Zhongyangzi. In the face of overwhelming forces, Yang Yangzi renounced his Taoist identity. Perhaps from the start, it had only been a disguise. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. This literally tells us about the Taoist. He's not to be trusted. He's the final boss of the game. In the face of overwhelming forces, he renounced his Taoist identity. Because it was only a disguise. I don't know if he's going to be feathered and he's going to be a big creature. I don't know what's to imagine, and I don't know which of the 4 or 5 endings y'all said I will end up getting. Another thing that crossed my mind is because I feel like I'm about to beat this, and I feel like maybe fairly easy. I don't know. You said that you've already watched a video on the lore. Recommend me a video to watch so that way I know what I need to queue up and press record on after I'm done streaming. And I'm so serious about taking in the lore and stuff. If you don't believe me, you can go back on the channel and look at I literally had a preparation for getting into Black Myth Wukong. I was like, okay, we're watching these videos before this game comes out. We're watching this gameplay trailer before this shit comes out. Now we're going to go into the game with fresh eyes, a fresh heart, and I actually understood so much of what was going on because of that. Unfortunately, there is one stream on my channel right now that did not get to have the entire stream there because I was streaming for 15 hours and YouTube cuts off streams after 12 hours. So this one of those streams where 3 hours of the footage is completely lost. And I believe that if you go over the time limit by too much, they'll just delete your VOD entirely. Yeah, you can 12 hours, and I'm trying to see it on my channel right now. Now that was one hell of a game to play through. I mean, I had stream after stream after stream on that shit. I have a, I also have a playlist. Let me go to my playlist. Where is my playlist? Bro, where is my playlist? Is my playlist not like active? I play a lot of games. Yeah. There are 9 streams and one of them is like really weird. Damn, bro. Black Myth Wukong was such a fucking experience. Such an experience. Oh my gosh, such an experience. Sorry, I need to edit this real quick. I'm so sorry. We're about to jump into it, I promise. Date added Otis. There we go. The only channel that I know that has done Wuchang lore is Lorborians. Okay, I'm going to copy what you just put in and I'm gonna paste that right now into YouTube, just so that way I want to make sure too, because I know if I try to do this while playing, I'm gonna be entirely distracted and it's just not going to be good. And I'm gonna think about it. Librarians, actually. Wuchang, Fallen Feathers, lore. And what I'll do is I'll just show my screen. To make sure it's the right one. Oh, not Google Chrome, not Chrome. No capture? Is this the right one? Oh, you can't see it. Never mind. Hold on. There we go. Is this the correct one? Nice. Okay. Great. The complete story explained. I'll just keep that up. Should I also do endings explained? Because I feel like if I do the one that says the complete story explained, it might tread into waters of like one of the endings. So I mean, obviously I'm only gonna know the one ending that I have off of my first playthrough, and I'm kind of the person where whatever I get off of my first playthrough, I get it, and then any other one I'll look it up. Like I don't mind doing stuff like that. I just like my first playthrough through things to just be authentic, either with the community helping and telling me certain things, or if I'm playing a game by myself, my first playthrough is just like whatever the hell I experienced it. Okay. So I don't have to watch this one first, the endings explained, and then watch the story explained. If you watch the complete one, you may really want to watch the others anyway. True. That's true. All right. So that's the one I'll do. I'll do the story one, and then I guess either on my own time, I'll do the endings explained. Or we could do that one as well. All right, let me go back over here. Interesting ad, YouTube. A very interesting ad for anime figures and collectibles. Very interesting. How much? Who's asking? I'm just, you know, I'm curious for the ones in the back. No, it's an important question. All right, blow me away. I feel like sometimes... Oh, hold on. I can't talk through this.
Ash and dust run through me, blood of the ancient.
That's why you're not a rapper. That didn't even rhyme, bozo.
Shut. Now, wide open. The time is nigh.
Are you gonna be tall? Are you a large enemy? It always gotta be multiple freaking fingers.
I must thank you, Wuchang.
Thank me for what? What did I do? So what would have happened if I gave him one of those items that you spoke of? Would I just not have had this chapter? Bro wants to be in Fallout so bad. All right, we back to the Final Fantasy bosses. Got you. Off the rip. You probably gonna have a phase 2. Dodge. Yeah, somebody should have told you I'm really, really good at fighting large enemies, buddy. Really good. Okay, okay. That's cool though. That's cool though. You got a phase 2, bro. You have to have a phase 2. If you don't, you're trash. Oh, how nice it would be to have some stamina recovery. Oh, that's lovely. We're here real quick. Wow, what a difference, bro. Okay. Yeah, we're not using that move ever again. Okay. Good shit. 1, 2, 3. Dodge. Oh, wherever you go, lightning goes. Got you. Oh, right. Cool shit, cool shit. Okay, right. Dodge. Nah, bro, stop running away, brother. Don't be that way. Don't be that way. Nice. We love not being able to see over here. Come on, my freaking wrist is itching. Oh, like if I gave him the item, you said I would get the bad item? Holy fuck. Lightning? Is this lightning attack? What is this? Oh. Water wave. No, not water wave. Is this just run? You're throwing in new shit, buddy. All right. What in the Final Fantasy? No, just because I can. 1, 2, 3. Bop, 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 bop. There's no way this is the final fight, bro. Brody, it's easy as hell. There's no way. You got a phase 2. You got to have a phase 2. There is no way. There is no way I didn't get a trophy. There is no way. You're telling me I'm beating that shit off first try? Bro. Hong Long was harder than you. There's no way, bro. There's no way. There gotta be a phase 2 somewhere else, bro. I'm in utter disbelief that was that easy. There's no way, bro. Either I'm a god tier at this game or like something is missing. Oh, you know what? I didn't get a trophy because I got no notifications on. I did. Wow. Right. Wow. Really? Feathery ambition. Okay. Yo, I'm curious. Was there any other place I could have actually used this other than the one fight in the Reverend Temple? Bro, no freaking way. That shit felt anticlimactic because I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna have a phase 2. I just need to started pulling out random shit. I was like, nah, he's doing too much right now. Oh, you know what? I just got 2 level ups. Why am I chilling? Why am I tripping right now? What was it? I got this ability and goddamn, bro, my memory's ass. What was the other thing I literally just put on? I know I just did this, right? Yeah, because it was 3. 1, 2, boom, boom. I got 2. There it is. Go over here. A boom, and boom. Ah, it works out so perfectly. There were 4 or 5 bosses you can use the whistle. Bro, I never knew. I just never freaking knew. Into the stream of Samisada. There's no turning back beyond this gate. Will you step forward? Let's take this in together, chat. Believe I'm in the ending cutscene. I am curious what the other endings are, because you said there were 2 endings that were tied to specifically NPCs. What? No way, bro. Jar full of medicine. Don't tell me it's a cycle.
You have finally awoken. Rise, clothe these bones once more.
What?
You are awake at last.
You know me.
It's a loop.
Indeed, time has passed, yet our paths intertwine once more.
Nah, bro. That shit was ass. How? That's ass. How is it that I got the bad ending? That don't make any sense. They better not copyright me for this song. This shit sounds gas. Nah, we gonna discuss this after I finish ascending into straight heaven. How, bro? How? Are you telling me that every ending that is remotely good is tied to NPCs? That I just missed them? That doesn't make any sense. I went through the game as like direct as possible. Y'all even gave me stuff to not get bad endings. Y'all watched me play this whole game. You telling me the whole game I was directed to a bad ending? This is insane. It makes sense though that it would be a loop. Although I do think that your most direct ending being a bad ending is kind of ass. Although I can't say shit because I didn't like it in Bloodborne either, because your most direct ending is to let German just off your head, you're dead. And then even if you kill him, you're dead. Kinda. You take his place. And then even if you you beat the moon deity in Bloodborne, then when you beat the moon deity, you just become... bro, come on. I don't know where I've missed things. I've went through the game as most direct as I could. I feel like this has to be the most common ending for anybody that doesn't have people supporting them in the chat and that also does not have a guide next to them. It's gotta be the most common ending that people have been getting. Has to be. Bruh. No way. That shit's yo, nah. Be honest, I might have to watch those endings now. That's unsatisfied. I went through all that and first tried how many bosses just to die and have a cycle repeat because he can revive people with the feathering. Also, if he started a loop again, what was the point if you know that we gonna kill you? Boatman a bitch for not saying something to us. But then again, he could have manipulated everybody. What is casualty reversal? What is that? I talk to every person at the doors. I literally talk to every door possible. As far as I know. So if I press continue, it auto puts me, or is that causality reversal? Spaghetti. Oh man, okay. Yeah. It's in Cloudspire, and an enemy with a bag on his back is in front of it, and if you didn't examine a blue glowing thing in Hill's Walk, you missed a scarf, so you can't give it to the one behind the door. I was lost all... Look. I'm gonna show you. This is nuts, bro. If we go to my lives, Cloudspire, bro. Where did we fight in Cloudspire? Was it part 6? I'm trying to look in here right now and see where we fought in Clouds, like. Nah, see, part 6? Yeah. So part 6, we beat the tiger, and then we went back to Cloudspire. Part 6, we beat the tiger, went back to Cloudspire. It was my boy GTA 666. Vision Unlock was in the stream. They was trying to direct me through Cloudspire. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. All right. You know what I gotta do. Considering that Cloudspire itself is entirely optional, yeah, see, I didn't know. I just steamrolled through the Cloudspire bosses as well. And on top of that, somebody told me about a gang quest line. I got one bowl for it. Never found anybody for the gang quest. And I swear, I feel like I do the utmost exploring. I really do. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, let's transition over to the computer. This is insane. That's the kids? What kids? Bruh! Talking about some kids, bruh. What? All right. Wuchang Fallen Feathers. You have piqued my interest enough to get a new game plus run. Not today, but I'm gonna hit you up. A new game plus run is in the works. Damn, bro. That shit, I just can't get over that. That ending is kind of fire though. That, like, now that I'm thinking about it, the ending is kind of fire though when you think about it. Think about this for a second. If the ending that I got was the most direct way of playing the game, especially before they updated it and allowed us to have like a better interaction with quest lines, as they literally just said when I read off all that, it said, hey, for you to even get these 2 quest lines, you got to do X, Y, and Z. I know exactly of 3 bosses y'all said I missed. The killing all of your inner demons. Wait, what's the inner demon has to mean something too. That shit's not just, hey, you're feathered. You've been experimented on by this guy. Your inner demon is probably an altered version of like one of your past lives. Oh, hold on, it's actually kind of fire. It's making sense. So if that's the most direct ending, is to have that, you're meant to go on New Game Plus to get the different endings in general, because it's a loop anyways. I'm sure that one of the endings breaks the loop. They have to. Oh my gosh. I'm sick. Let's see here. I spent a total of 81 hours playing Black Myth Wukong. Wuchang, you have warranted another 40 hours from me. Fucking hell, bro. Oh my gosh. Well, when it comes to video games, the next thing on the chopping block is Mafia: The Old Country. I kind of have to go through this game. It's been on my bucket list. I gotta check it off. Mafia: The Old Country. Then we got, damn, before the end of the month too, we have, where's it at? Yeah, Lost Soul Aside. That comes out very soon, and I really, really am looking forward to this game because it looks really highly action-packed. With that being said, we about to watch these motherfucking endings, bro. You thought I'm joking? Nah, bro. We about to watch these endings. We watching these endings right now. Strap in. This stream is not over. I'm unsatisfied. Absolutely unsatisfied. That's insane. Okay, where's my output? So he said the inner demon is you in a different cycle. That's fire. But if it's you in a different cycle, then why am I fighting myself? Especially if they know that I'm in the cycle. Like once you know, unless it's you in like a first cycle, it doesn't make any sense. Why even try to fight yourself? And that also makes sense though why they have different weapons than you. The plain warriors is trying to warn you. Your sister is trying to warn you. I thought the plain warrior. Am I thinking of the wrong person? Maybe I am thinking of the wrong person. Nah, okay, hold on. We watching these endings.
Knowledge, pursuing ascension. Life is but a fleeting dream. The unending
It's the
cycle of
obsession
cause and
in.
effect has you wrapped
It's the obsession to bring your sister back.
no longer as it seems.
It's the obsession to bring your sister back. Bro, this shit is fire as fuck. This shit is fire as absolute fuck. Oh my gosh. Shit's goated. The boss you missed out on was called Demon of Obsession. The inner demon is your obsession to bring your sister back? Is that what you're saying?
Wuchang Fallen Feathers is a meditation on causality, on the endless cycle of suffering that is existence, and on whether the force of predetermination can ever be overcome. As with many others in the Souls-like genre, Wuchang asks striking questions but leaves the answers up to interpretation. Bai Wuchang's journey in the land of Shu, which is embroiled in a bloody war of succession and plagued by the mysterious feathering, is likewise open, and its final pages depend on the choices she's made throughout.
Bro.
I've released a video detailing the complete story.
I see that you've released a video. We're gonna have to check that out. We're gonna have to check. I'm gonna check that out tomorrow.
Each of the 4 endings, why certain actions or interactions bring them about, and what they truly mean as the punctuation in Wuchang's tale.
Oh, yep. Okay, let's dive in.
3 of the 4
Enlighten
endings take place within the ancient Bo capital that has only now been unearthed after millennia of lying restless beneath Shu. Ancient Shu was ruled by the Avians.
So there's 2 bad endings then.
Human of the Bo tribe, and are responsible for the woes currently.
There has to be 2 bad endings. For one, you don't even get
a realm apart from space and time,
a chapter 5.
Forbidden Lands. And the central structure is
and the other
Avian
bad
altar,
ending is in the
location where Avians communed with the primordial deity. were blessed with the ancient chisel artifact and crafted the substance red mercury.
The avians learned the secrets of the heavens and used the altar to craft red mercury, aiming to bend fate itself and reach godhood.
I like that they don't call it
Tendrils of
New
fate
Game
and reality
Plus,
weave throughout this
too.
realm,
It's
and the
just
towering gate of
causality
truth opens
of...
directly
That's-
into the
ooh.
incomprehensible power of the cosmos and the primordial deity. It's here where Bai Wuchang's ultimate battle is fought and her fate decided. The final boss in all of these endings is Xuanyangzi, Feathery Abomination, so I'd like to take a few minutes to understand his character. Xuanyangzi is the first person Wuchang finds after awakening in the burning caves with no recollection of her past, and afflicted with the feathering.
I came upon you in a brooklet some days past. You lay passed out due to the feathering, so I moved you to the cave to recuperate.
He's a Taoist priest who has administered to the wounded or feathered sick in Reverent Temple since chaos struck Shu.
Why does he have you
He's
kill
also
the
an
other things,
alchemist
though?
who's keenly interested in both red mercury and the feathering. He believes that the disease can be cured and, if properly understood, might be the key to longevity.
Or perhaps therein lies the key to curing the feathering.
Many times he asks for Wuchang's assistance in his quest, either through scrolls or rare items of
Oh, that
potential.
makes sense. For he's trying
man's
to
cause
study
seems
his shit, right? Yeah.
For me, Zhang Yanzi brought me to the Reverend Temple.
But darker ambitions surround him. Xuanyangzi's greatest ambition was to transcend mortal life.
Yeah,
and
because
achieve
when he died, he
immortality.
said, if I could have just
Thus,
studied him
he buried
longer.
himself in the study of red mercury, squandering human
I remember
lives like
that.
mere fuel
And I
for his
thought,
craft.
damn, that's weird.
Obsession drives Xuanyangzi. He desires an immortal elixir, and he wishes to rank among the gods. Selfishness rather than altruism dominates, and by casting off his
got him.
deception, we see that many of his patients are unwilling test subjects for his immoral experiments with the feathering. The item
All the
description
bosses are
of the
his
damaged
patients.
Taoist
Damn
token
near.
found right before the avian altar describes well this man. In the face of overwhelming forces,
Over 8,000 men have permanently broken free from the P word by watching one single video.
Brody,
you can actually
Brody.
watch by clicking the link below. But
We
I'm
are
gonna give
good.
you 2 reasons.
We're good. We're good off that.
Xuanyangzi renounced his Taoist identity. Perhaps from the start, it had only been a disguise. Xuanyangzi succeeded in his mission. The wisdom he gleaned from Wuchang's assistance and the discovery of ancient Shu paved for the Taoist the path of ascension. He's a feathered monstrosity, but one of immense power with a strong connection
Thank you,
to the
sweetie.
primordial deity. His
I love you
weapon,
too.
ransacked
Night.
from the Forbidden Lands, was a tool of the Bieling, another ancient, potent race
Huh?
that fought the avians thousands of years ago. He's the great threat Wuchang faces in 3 endings, the ally turned enemy, and a parallel to Wuchang's own character that reflects how disastrous obsession can be, but more on that in a moment. The first ending requires that Wuchang give Xuanyangzi the jade feather chisel, ostensibly to develop a cure for the feathering, but in truth, merely to fuel his transcendence.
So it is, so it is. A way to save the suffering.
This was the same chisel used by Madame Huang Yan of Snowfall Palace to create the perfect bride for her son. Its power resurrected Fang Ling, but transformed her into a monster. Xuanyangzi offers his service during the fight with the returned Dragon Emperor, Zhu Yujian, in exchange for the chisel. He trembles in hysteria after falling into the ancient Bo capital.
Thanks to that chisel of yours, I'm one step closer to my ascension.
At the altar, his treachery is finally revealed, and Xuanyangzi crosses blades with Wuchang. Though she slays the monster, he isn't truly dead. His studies, and most significantly the power of the jade chisel, allows the man to return from beyond death. The gate of truth prompts us to enter the stream of samsara. Samsara is a Sanskrit word with a difficult direct translation, but means loosely wandering or cyclic change, and it's associated with the beginningless cycle of life, death, and rebirth, critical to both Hinduism and Buddhism. To continue the cycle of samsara is to remain in karma and existence. This foreshadows Wuchang's fate. Just as she's about to enter the infinite, Wuchang's run through by the Taoist.
This also shows you the true nature of the Taoist. He's a backstabber, like literally, and has no honor, because there's no honor in doing that.
She awakens bound in reverent temple as Xuanyangzi prepares mystical rites.
The mystical rites is to remind.
Clothe these white bones once more.
What these words and the achievement title, Jar Full of Medicine, suggest is that Wuchang will be distilled into an elixir or alchemical agent to continue to prolong the Taoist's life. As she struggles, we hear the voice of another Wuchang coming down the stairs and approaching Xuanyangzi, a repetition of their opening conversation.
You know me.
Indeed. Time has passed, yet our paths intertwine once more.
This past Wuchang is dead. The cycle of samsara continues. And it will be up to this future Wuchang to uncover the Taoist deception and break free from karmic rebirth. The second ending, Dream Sweet Deceit, is interwoven with the narrative of a mysterious character named the White-Robed Elder.
Okay, I talked to him
First
though.
met in Worship's Rise, the Elder appears in locations where feathering outbreaks are at their most severe. He talks often of inner demons, madness, and feathered terrors, and is
I talked to him there
racked with an
too.
internal fight over his own sanity.
No. Who are you? Why are you saying this? Monster! My mind is my own!
The White-Robed Elder is a pseudonym for the famous commander of antiquity, Zhao Yun, the White General, who led his army in battle against the Avians 1,000 years ago. The ghosts that haunt Mount Shenwu's tombs are the lingering spirits of his fallen soldiers.
Oh, that's
Zhao
kind of
Yun
cool.
claimed a prize in the conflict that would ultimately lead to his undoing. The general once commanded his army in a brutal clash against the monsters. Though he emerged victorious, claiming this object, the fallen soldiers and the beasts of the forest transformed into haunting nightmares that plagued him ever since. The sign
I didn't
and
talk
feather
to him
chisel
here.
is
I don't
the
think so.
missing fifth shard of the ancient avian artifact.
Yeah, I didn't talk to him here.
Reuniting these pieces is believed to give one true control over life and death.
You're telling me I was one item away from getting a better ending? You are fucking kidding me. It was literally one conversation away. This is the only place I didn't talk to him. The only place, and it was the only time I would have got that chisel.
Space and time. The chisel consumed its bearer and drove Zhao Yun mad. Only his hatred of the avians and his obsession with killing the bow sorcerer preserve him.
The monster must be hiding within.
Do you have to
long
do that
set-
before beating the bow sorcerer? Because I beat the bow sorcerer, I beat the tiger and everything before I did any of the shit at Cloudspire.
Which has finally come to an end, and now my soul.
No, I take that back. I beat the tiger, then I beat the bow sorcerer.
Only find solace. You possess great strength. Will you join?
Gosh. So the order of events is to do Cloudspire before anything else.
Join me in the forest to
So basically, as soon as you get the opportunity to do Cloudspire, do that as ASAP.
this demon once and for all. Should I fall prey to bewitchment, stop me at any cost.
But to say I fucking knew that I talked to him. I was like, bro, I talked to as many people as possible, everybody.
Make your preparations, then let us reconvene in the woods.
For this ending, Wuchang must assist the White General in the avian forest and track down the bow sorcerer. Once slain, Zhao Yun's obsession dissipates and he rests in the glade of an ancient tomb, telling us only this.
Discern the truth, and then
Wait, I thought y'all told me there was a hidden boss fight here.
After Wuchang uncovers the truth of the fallen bow capital beneath Shu, she returns to confront the White General. Killing him releases his spirit from its wanderings, and Zhao Yun can finally rest.
Oh. Back.
Critically, Wuchang now possesses the Cyan Feather Chisel, and having acquired the others through the story, has a combined artifact. But their lore descriptions are filled with warning and foreboding. Allows you to command time itself, the essence of reincarnation. Yet, reviving the dead only deepens the sins and suffering of the world. Those who meddle with forces beyond their grasp inevitably pay a steep price. Like the general, Wuchang is a slave to her own.
Does he? Did I fucking? That doesn't make any sense how that happened.
Steep price.
I wonder, for one of the endings, did you have to do the whole thing with your brother and everything? Because I'm thinking about like the next playthrough, if I need to do like everything over again.
Like the general, Wuchang is a slave to her own obsession, that of reviving her dead sister Bai Yu, and banishing her immense guilt over that fact. Wuchang's
So that is her sister?
past lives that have succumbed to this desire manifest in the plain warrioress.
No. He's explaining. He's
pay a
explaining.
steep price. Like the general, Wuchang is a slave to her own obsession, that of reviving her dead sister Bai Yu, and banishing her immense guilt over that fact. Wuchang's past lives that have succumbed to this desire manifest in the plain warrioress. As the lore of the obsession armor, the reward for defeating the demon of obsession states, cause and effect flow in an endless cycle, like the unbroken turn of a wheel. The so-called inner demon is but the lingering mark of
I fought this boss.
Those ensnared in reincarnation, unable to break free. Even after 1,000 journeys through endless dreams, she never let go of her obsession, reviving Bai Yu. With the 5 shards, Wuchang faces a riddle gate in the depths of the bow capital. To answer, the wheel turns anew, transports her to the secret shrine dwelling, but also implies that she remains ensnared by causality and the spinning wheel of samsara. Her desire for Bai Yu tethers Wuchang. Here is where the plain warrioress confronts Wuchang as her inner demon of obsession.
The chisel is complete. By you. It's time to bring you home.
She represents.
So is the plain warrioress? She's a version of Wuchang within a cycle that we don't physically get to play, but somewhere through her cycle of coming in, she decided, excuse me, over there sounded like Venom. She decided I'm going to revive my dead sister, go through that whole journey. And I guess the reason that we even do that hidden boss to see our baby brother and then learn about our history is because maybe deep down we also wanted to resurrect our entire family. But I guess maybe Wuchang for some reason just cares more about her sister over everybody else. I mean, we fight our dad in the game, and then you fight your brother if you go to the hidden island on the boat, the boatman.
Wuchang's inability to let go of past mistakes. She represents Wuchang's inability to let go of past mistakes. Only if all 5 chisel shards have been gathered does the demon show herself. And once
So that was a little incorrect. Y'all said if I complete all of the other inner demon things, I must have beaten all the other inner demon things for the nightmare demon to show itself. I think that's where there was a confusion. So I have to have all of the chisels to get the other thing. I get being really close. Like, I don't know. I just look at family a little differently. If I grew up with you, you're automatically in a category where if you died, I would obviously, and I had the ability to, like if I was put in Wuchang's position, yeah, I really want to save you, right? I'm not going to put any person in my family over the next. Like, that's crazy work to me. But I guess, you know, for the purpose of the game, it makes sense. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. See, this moment that I'm having, this is off of understanding the endings. Bloodborne is not my favorite just because of gameplay. I love the aggressive nature of Bloodborne. It's the fucking story too, bro. Hold on. I might have to put Wuchang up here. Twirl my dreadlocks around and say I'm a liar. This shit's actually kind of fire.
Defeated, Wuchang ascends
Just
the
saying.
altar of Samsara.
I'm just saying.
2 rings of Samsara, cause and effect. One given to Wuchang by her companion Heyu Zai, the other given to her by Fang Yao, the sister of Fang Ling, who escaped Snowfall Palace's dungeons, are needed to interact with this altar king, who escaped.
I never got Research Journal Scrap 3.
The other given to her by Fang.
Wait, but I talked to her, so
Yao,
I know
the
I talked
sister
to her,
of
bro.
Fang Ling, who escaped Snowfall Palace's dungeons, are needed to interact with this altar. By doing so, the split rings are forged anew in the shape of eternity, the ring of Samsara.
I never understood how fast people were beating this game. It's kind of crazy. Cause I feel like the day after this game came out, Moist Critical posted a video of the entire game. He beat the entire game. And he probably just streamlined it. Because now that I'm looking at it and seeing that you can skip whole chapters, I'm starting to see why the fuck people are saying this game is generic. Because, good sir, you went from chapter 1 to 3 to 5. Somehow. I don't know how. You did it. There's no way you beat this game in 8 hours and think that you did a good job of exploring and getting the depth of this game. This is why you cannot trust other people's opinions in reviews that just, and this is no shade to Moist Critical. That's not what I'm saying. I'm using this as a broad statement. There are so many people out there that literally just take the crust of a pizza and say, pizza's bad. All you ate was the bottom. You didn't even start here. You didn't even start at the best part. You ate the worst part. Of course it's ass. Yeah, yo, these... I got an intrusive thought right now. Completely unrelated to Wuchang. When I get my PC, my desktop PC, not my laptop, would y'all be down for me doing a stream of me putting my shit together? I think I'm gonna buy a pre-built because the last PC I built was a while ago. And I'm gonna be honest, I got carpet all around me. I'm not really trying to go through all these little safety precautions. And it takes a while. But I do have my monitor right here. And I have my keyboard already right here. And then obviously I told you guys I didn't stream yesterday because I was putting my desk together, which I could show you my desk now. Looks freaking awesome. I still need to put more stuff on it, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, just I'm just curious. I appreciate it.
Rebirth.
I'm trying to be consistent in just doing everything, and something that I really love to do is like putting stuff together with my wife. I enjoy Magic the Gathering. I've tried to have times of just like getting in there and, you know, building decks live. I think that's kind of cool. Not everybody's interested in that type of shit though, but
This even more
right.
firmly binds
Let's
Fong Ling.
Let's rewind it. Let's re-immerse.
Are needed to interact with this altar. By doing so, the split rings are forged anew in the shape of eternity, the ring of samsara, rebirth. This even more firmly binds Wuchang to another cycle of torment, illusion, and reincarnation, and the united ring is critical for this ending. After defeating Xuanyangzi, Feathered Abomination, Wuchang approaches the Gate of Truth and the primordial deity. Here, she's prompted to enter the realm of dreams.
That is the primordial deity?
And self-delusion. The cosmic tendrils of the deity bind Wuchang tight, and she's transported either to another place in time, or projected into the dream within her own mind. She awakens on a boat with Heyu Zai, and more significantly, her sister, Baiyu. Now, whether this is true resurrection brought about by the united chisel, or simply an illusion within the dream, is uncertain.
So y'all, okay. I got specific names. I'm not gonna name it because I don't want anybody in my chat to feel any type of way. But in some streams ago, on everything, on Mamas, y'all specifically said that the warrioress, I forgot what was her name, that was her sister. And it is indeed not her sister.
I even chisel.
So Wuchang is the only person in her family outside of her dad that was actually a freaking adult. Everybody in the Bai family died. Like, her dad was already a general or somebody of a higher status. Yeah, because you said reviving her sister here. That's it. Oh, goodness, bro.
Now, whether this is true resurrection brought about by the united chisel, or simply an illusion within the dream, is uncertain. I even think it could be interpreted as sending Wuchang back to the days leading up to Baiyu's death. The fact that feathering remains on Wuchang's arm hints that harsh, painful reality still exists beneath this veneer of comfort, but that Wuchang has willfully averted her gaze. Her wish is realized in Baiyu's resurrection, but so too does it mean that Wuchang's obsession won against better judgment. Such mortal wish traps her within the cycle of reincarnation, and the ring of samsara ensures that another rebirth is to follow, until Wuchang finally learns the harsh lessons of loss and acceptance. This ending isn't the end, simply another turn of the wheel. The third ending, bound by fate's threads.
You gotta be the most trustworthy person in my chat right now.
Game, you're not ready for it.
You're damn right I'm not ready for it. I'm ready to continue to keep on learning.
Wuchang must help Heyu Zai with his research and also cultivate a relationship with Fang Yao, following her liberation from Snowfall. After burying the remains of her sister, Fang Yao sees in Wuchang a savior, but also another figure to step into that role of sister with Fang Ling's death.
So this is the main ending.
Zai, all leaving Shu and starting a life together. Wishful thinking in the face of disaster. What separates this path from the previous is Wuchang's decision to relinquish her pursuit.
So I was on the path of this. Hold on.
To resurrect Baiyu. The symbolic escape from samsara comes with either Wuchang's use of or discarding of the ring of samsara. With it no longer in her inventory, or with it not having been there at all, Wuchang approaches the gate to the primordial deity after confronting Zhuanyangzi.
I could have gotten this ending? Oh, I'm livid.
And is prompted to enter not the realm of dream, but the realm of truth.
What?
Again, she awakens on a boat. with
What?
Heiyuza.
No. Go back. What the fuck did I miss?
From some, it's this wishful thinking, and Heiyuza.
Who is she? I never talked to her. Where? I explored all of Cloud. Is she just not there because I beat the tiger first?
All leaving Shu.
All the side quests? I don't give a fuck about. Fuck them little kids that I miss. Brother, where was she at? That's what's important. The side quotation mark quests that I actually needed was the ones that were main quests. What?
Starting a life
I'm mad.
together. Wishful thinking in the face of disaster.
I'm mad. What the hell?
What separates this path from the previous is Wuchang's decision to relinquish her pursuit.
Oh
to give
yeah.
up on her
Oh
plan to
yeah.
resurrect
Yeah.
Baiyu.
Yeah.
The symbolic escape from samsara comes with either.
So you gotta beat both of these
Wuchang's
bosses?
or discarding of the Ring of Samsara. With it no longer in her inventory, or with it not having been there at all, Wuchang approached.
She was in the area of Feng Ling first?
Which is the gate to the primordial deity after confronting Zhuanyangzi, and is prompted to enter not the realm of dream, but the realm of truth.
Oh,
Again,
so
she
close.
awakens on a boat with Heiyuza, but is joined by Feng Yao rather than Baiyu. The girl refers to Wuchang as her sister, so in one sense a sister has returned, but not perhaps the way first imagined.
Sister, are you awake?
This is a simple question, but quite profound in meaning. On a deeper level, it asks whether Wuchang has awoken from her endless cycle of causality. If she's left the dream of resurrection behind and opened her eyes to reality. We see that Wuchang's also free of the feathering, suggesting the disease and the ravages caused by ancient Bo are finally at an end. In this ending, Wuchang's no longer tethered to samsara by obsession, but embarks on a new journey into a new future with a new family. As the camera pans out, we see them approaching what must certainly be Wuchang's pirate vessel, and even further out, we see that Cloudfrost's edge has been left behind. She needs no sword, for Wuchang's fight is now over. This ending, at least to me, seems to be the most satisfying. Filled with closure, it could be considered the true or canon ending as it finalizes Wuchang's tale in Shu. There's no more rebirth. The cycle has been broken.
That's the one I need.
The final ending revolves not around Zhuanyangzi and the Bo capital, but around a mysterious individual known as the Bo Magus. Her exact origins are obscure. It seems she could either be the reincarnation of a member of the avian Bo race from ancient Shu, or a recent upstart who has broken from the Bo sorcerer in the avian forest to reclaim her people's lost right. As we'll see, there's support for both of these theories. Masquerading around Shu as the red-clad lady, the Bo Magus was brought to worship's rise by the feathering and by Shu Sanctum's priest, Lu Bingjiang, who...
He keeps saying some things in this explanation that's piquing my interest. He keeps mentioning things as dreams. Is the cycle a dream? Because if it is, it's crazy how some of the best media has to deal with dreams. Bloodborne, Hunter's Dream. I'm just saying, Sekiro, best fights was when you was in that dream world.
Happened upon arcane artifacts and stirred the dark forces of the Bo. Even as red mercury consumed him, Lu Bingjiang clung to his dream of restoring Shu's former glory. His devotion first drew the Magus' whispers, and in the end, it bound him to the featherings. The Magus first appears searching for a lost relic, a staff of the Bo, and after acquiring it, she draws on powerful ley lines around Shu.
It does say enter the dream.
That call on the primordial deity. The Magus believes in ancient bow's superiority, believes that she is the voice and will of the.
But if you're entering the dream, where's your physical body? That means the feathering is a manifestation of your physical, is a manifestation of your mental hold stuck in the loop of causality or whatever it was, that loop of samsara. Which, that begs the question, where the hell was Wuchang's real body? And why is she waking up on the boat? See, I ask questions, bro.
Primordial deity. And her goal is to cleanse the world of mortal suffering by ending mortal life. The mysterious energy pulsating in worship's rise provided her the chance to lead her tribe back to the surface, guided by her unwavering faith. If Wuchang listens to her gospel and agrees with her words, the bow Magus gifts the divine blessing spell, the description of which reveals the woman's darker intentions. While the woman who taught this ritual claimed to be the Magus, she had secretly altered the sacred teachings for her own ends. She rebels against the bow sorcerer, and together with her followers wishes
Clearly, I got that spell, because I think that's one of the best spells in the game.
To restore the power of the ancient Avians. The bow people are led by the Magus, whose dark influence led them down a path of destruction. Their return to the surface, followed by a brutal massacre, was all to serve the Magus' twisted ambitions. The critical decision for this ending comes with Wuchang's refusal to aid the storyteller in destroying the bow Magus.
Okay.
She's hiding in the underground palace beneath the Shu Sanctum. Confront her for me. And should she still cling to her misguided...
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. One of y'all niggas locked me out of this ending too, cause y'all specifically said you don't get to play chapter 5 if you decline the storyteller. On God, go back in the VODs, go back in my streams, and you specifically said, one of y'all niggas said, if you decline the storyteller, you don't get to play chapter 5, which is technically a hidden ending. I wouldn't even have the title of my stream right now if it wasn't for that pivotal moment of somebody saying if I declined him, I wouldn't even get to play the actual ending of the game. Fuck you guys. At the same time, I appreciate you. Love you. Mwah.
path. Kill her. And save the bow people from their doom.
With this, he doesn't give her the polygonal container spell, a spell that in its lore description reveals is critical in resisting the allure of the bow Magus and dispelling her insidious manipulation.
I didn't even think to read that.
In the bowels of the Shu Sanctum, beneath a massive lily plant, the bow Magus performs infernal rites. Wuchang confronts the sorcerer, who demonstrates supreme mastery over magic, and makes one wonder if she doesn't actually have the blessing of her primordial god. But Wuchang finally defeats her. With the Magus' death, the bow's staff lacks a host. It draws Wuchang to it. Whispers fill her thoughts, and movements catch her eye. As she grasps the staff, it wraps itself around her. The polygonal container would have trapped this magic, but now Wuchang is helpless to fight against the bow Magus' possession of her body. Hands of the ancient bow, perhaps all of the past incarnations of the Magus herself.
Wait, what? Okay, I missed a step here. How the hell did we get to this fight if you don't get to the chapter 5? Oh wait, no, this is chapter 4. You're right.
It draws the Magus' death. One wonder confronts the sorcerer.
So you refuse, then you fight. Got you.
Magic, and makes one wonder if she doesn't actually have the blessing of her primordial god. But Wuchang finally defeats her. With the Magus' death, the bow's staff lacks a host.
Technically, the very end of the 4th chapter, at least for me, was fighting that one boss where I had the pivotal moment of either giving him the jade chisel or not.
Draws Wuchang to it. Whispers fill her thoughts, and movements
The
catch her
reborn.
eye. As she grasps the staff, it wraps itself around her. The polygonal container would have trapped this magic, but now Wuchang is helpless to fight against the bow Magus's possession of her
Does
body.
this also lead into a
Hands
loop?
of the ancient bow.
Damn,
Perhaps
these
all of the
hands
past
got some good
incarnations
ass,
of the Magus herself.
good ass
consume Wuchang,
graphics.
and the Magus is reborn in a sense. In this ending, Wuchang becomes a vessel for the Avians, the inheritor of the ancient bow, with the power to fulfill the Magus's desire to cleanse the world of mortal suffering on a tide of blood. Thanks so much for watching this video on the endings of Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Let me know which ending you went with in your playthrough.
I went with getting stabbed in the fucking back, brother. That's the ending that I went with in my playthrough. I got stabbed in the fucking back. That's fire. I like this way. I like this dude's way of thinking. Hmm. I'm gonna have to give you a sub, bruh. See, I like it when creators This video is gonna be loaded up, bro.
Imagine being able to build
it's gonna be loaded up. I'm making a video on this. The next thing you see on the channel is gonna be of this. And you're gonna see reaction right next to the ending of the title. It's gonna be the same title. I'm just gonna add reaction to the end. This crazy, bro. I can't believe this just happened. I cannot believe that. Well, I can at least say that I beat the game. What did you miss? Oh, brother, what did you miss? Oh, brother, what did you miss? You want to clue him in? Feel free. Yeah, you can clue him in. Feel free. And how close, how very close I was to every single ending. Except the one where you had to, like, you get the 2 parts and stuff and you still feathered. That was, nah. I was so close to the very end. Like, the actual ending. Oh my gosh, that shit just, But that's fire. I really like this story. This is the make or break moment. These stories is, oh man. These stories is it. This has the potential. This has, yeah. You just gotta have to experience them. You are just gonna have to experience them. This has the potential of just being one of the. It's up there. You know, a lot of people often ask me why I put games like Bloodborne over the Dark Souls games. It's really simple. It's really, really simple. Dark Souls' story, I know it's crazy to say this, as convoluted as it is really, really fucking simple. This is something I've always loved since being a child. I really enjoy, and again, I understand how it can look. I really enjoy, I've always been this way. I guess I should put this over here now since my camera's over here. I've always enjoyed complexities in a story. And those moments where it's like, oh, no way type of moments. Because when I was growing up, I don't know if y'all remember this book series called Nancy Drew. I always read Nancy Drew games, always read Nancy Drew. I was just really enamored by mystery, suspense, that sense of wonder inside of a nice, sorry, I heard something, and that sense of wonder in like a nice detective type of story. And you know, that evolved into like more mature things like Sherlock Holmes, and then like, you know, it spiraled into mythologies and stuff like there's plenty of HP Lovecraftian things. I love reading those. I love watching explained videos on those. Sometimes like I know it's kind of crazy to say, but I enjoy the feeling of getting so sort of uneasy to the point that your chills almost puts like it's like the cusp of tears on your eyes. I don't know any other way to explain it other than like it's a special feeling that you get, and there's not everything doesn't do it. Not everything can do it. And if your story is just like that creepy or that complex, it's like, oh, I fucking love that shit. That's why I really want to play the Cthulhu games, but I've just seen so much negativity about it. It's not even like about just seeing. I've played one of them, and the other ones supposedly play exactly the same, and it's just too slow. It's too boring. There's no real cool shit. You never even see fucking Cthulhu. But just in general, not, you know, fuck Cthulhu. Just Lovecraftian. Awesome. Oh my goodness. So I say that to say again, when you look at Dark Souls, right, and Demon Souls, what's the most complex thing? Your story is told through item descriptions. It's great because I know it's made by the same people, but like, obviously. But to me, it's still a big difference. But when you look at it, you know, something like Bloodborne, bro, the story that those endings tell alone, and Wuchang is like, it's starting to hit up there when I'm starting to think about it. There was an issue that I had with Black Myth Wukong, for example. It was too linear. It's not like I don't enjoy a linear story as well. Again, Liza P did it really well. But I don't feel like there's like much ambiguity there when it comes to Dark Souls. Yeah, this game. Who was it? Was it you, Jermaine, that said that this is kind of creeping up there in like your favorites or something? I understand it now that I've beaten the game and I've, you know, gone in to play or to experience more of the story. Because when I'm playing it, you know, I try my best, and this is for anybody that's newer that watches me. if you go and do like your research on my channel, as crazy as the phases of my channel is, of me being younger and having much more energy, and I don't know, just whatever. But I've always said one thing. I really, I cannot express enough how much I really love to immerse myself in the game. As you see, I try to get in character when I'm doing stuff. I'll even have like, you know, different voices sometimes. And as you can tell, I'm not like just, oh, he's just a brain dead creator, he doesn't pay attention to stuff. Like, I actually try to take in with him. And I think that's something that makes me a little bit quote unquote unique. I like to actually indulge in stories that seem interesting. I think it's also something that's really good to acknowledge is that we are creeping into an era where souls-likes are so consistent that you gotta find what makes something special, right? What makes Black Myth Wukong different than Wuchang Fallen Feathers? What makes Wuchang Fallen Feathers different than Bloodborne? What makes Bloodborne different than Dark Souls? What makes that different than Elden Ring? And Elden Ring Night Ring? What makes this different than that? It's all in the layering of the stories, bro. I'm telling you. Immersive gameplays is where it's at. Whether it's a single player or multiplayer, doesn't matter. It could be one of those story-driven single-player games like God of War or Last of Us. When you have a really good story, that's all that matters. The gameplay could be really good too. Of course, you want good gameplay. But if you have really good gameplay and trash, absolutely trash story, nobody's gonna want to revisit. But if you have trash gameplay and good story, you want to revisit it. I don't know if any of you have this occurrence that I have. Sometimes I get physically exhausted of playing a game, but I really enjoy that there's more to discover. So I'll do like a first or second or third playthrough, and then I will just watch some of my favorite creators just play through them. That might be what you're doing right now. It's weird. I've talked to some friends that I've sort of grew up with. Some of them I like met in high school, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we don't watch your channel anymore to like support you that way because we don't like to watch gaming videos. It's kind of like, I guess I grew out of it. It's childish or something." I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, bro, you just haven't found the right game, dog. You're just focused with so many other things. Like, there's a culture here. I promise you, there's a culture here that you will absolutely love. When you find the game that captures your heart or captures your interest enough, you'll figure it out. It's not like you're sitting there watching somebody like giggly gooky, like, you know, like somebody is over there. Oh my, I'm watching another Fortnite gameplay and I'm having a silly time. It's like, even that, there's a moment for that. There's a time for that. But it's not like you're sitting there watching childish stuff all the time. Like, if you watch somebody play in a game, sometimes it's just about the story. Sometimes you just enjoy that person's energy. Sometimes, you know, it's a reaction. You want to see how they are reacting to the things that you thought were crazy. There's more complexities to like watching somebody play a game. I might have to start doing that with Wuchang. I do that with, I don't know if y'all know this creator. He's really big, so I'd be surprised if you don't, but at the same time, nobody knows everybody. A creator that I really enjoy the energy of and just enjoy how he is Afro Sent You. I think he's hilarious. He just does so much for like who he is as a creator in his community and stuff. He's just funny. And he also kind of sort of immerses himself in games in a way. And I say that to say, like, he's who I watch when I've already beaten something or I'm interested in something, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I've already consumed enough of this myself. I don't mind putting his video on, or, you know, whatever. Berleezy, bro, I love Berleezy's stuff. Berleezy also, he's like the right amount of silly and goofy as well as mature, and I really like that about his character and who he is on camera, and from, I guess, videos that you see of him walking around. If we go completely left field and just saying straight goofy, you got Dashy, he's hilarious. Corey Kenshin, he's hilarious, as well as a right amount of maturity. He always preaches a little bit, you know, has a lot of gospel in his stuff. I try to keep some gospel in, and I'll be honest, I can't always, you know, monitor my slip of the tongue, but yeah. But those who I watch, because I not only just enjoy the game that they're playing, but I'm there because their energy is also amazing. Dang, bro, what a game. What a game. I really appreciate y'all coming out and just supporting. Tomorrow, if not tomorrow, then expect it on Saturday. There should be a video that I'm going to do where I'm just reacting to the whole story. Next stream that we do, trying to think about it, what would be the next stream that we do? Probably Mafia, or me setting up I mean, I could do this shit now, honestly. Got me a nice keyboard. It's kind of why I love being live, bro. It's just, I'm active. Anytime I'm alive, I feel like it's really like the true me, because I love just being live. Yeah, so we got K70. I'm thinking that since I already have my monitor, even though I don't have my desktop, I'll probably just use my laptop. Put my laptop down here. Maybe monitor up and have this hooked up. Damn, you know, I could do that. I low-key could do that. Hold on, that shit could be cool. Yeah, I'm thinking about something right now. All right, thank y'all again for coming through. I really appreciate all love and support. If you guys are new, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the vibes, make sure you slide subscribe. It does help us the channel in the algorithm and push me into new fields and more giveaways and things like that. I really do want to do another giveaway. I'm just thinking of the game. I'm probably going to do one for Outer Worlds. That's another game I'm really excited for. It comes out in October though, and my firstborn, my son, is due October 23rd, and I don't know when my wife is going to go into labor or anything, because, you know, we're a couple months away, you know, and I don't, so I'm be here and I'm doing whatever I can. And I'm trying to be as consistent as I can, but as anybody should know, that's going to be my first priority. And I really don't care what game comes out. October is like, baby, video games, you know, streaming and shit. I'll do whatever I can, you know. So thank you again. I love you guys. I will catch you on the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe out there, and God bless. And I feel like it's appropriate now that I'm not raging out. I can actually use my ending screen again. Love y'all, bro. I really do.